And welcome to the Best of the House Finals for March 2023. Here from AMF Kissimmee Lanes, Charlie DJ Kim and Chris Vogel. Hey, Chris.
Hi, DJ. How are you?
Well, pretty good. Now it looks like we got some technicalities figured out, so we should be okay.
Excellent.
We have a great day of bowling, hopefully coming up. Unfortunately, Omar Guzman, our 5 seed, could not be here, so his blind is going to face our former champion, Andrew Vogel.
All right, Omar will be getting 171 with his blind plus 21 for his handicap. So Andrew will have to shoot a 193. Andrew's going to get us started here. Sorry we're coming to you a little bit late for the March Best of the House, but we had Easter and then a tournament, and here we are.
Yeah, and we're going to talk to your lovely wife later, who actually finished 38th in all events.
Yeah, for the Orlando City. I was very proud of her. Here goes Andrew with his first frame. Came into the head pin.
So Andrew's got to shoot a 193. Changing balls already.
Maybe just for the spare pickup. It's hard to say. He's got a 247 sitting out there. And, he chopped it. All right, first frame.
And he'll cross over to lane 3 now for his second frame.
I always find it tough when you're not bowling against an opponent that's here, trying to pace yourself.
I hear that. Andrew needs a 193.
All right, he pulled that one. Leaves himself the 128. So he's got double wood out there.
And we're going to see you a little later, Chris. You actually seeded number 1 this month.
That has not happened for me before. I got in with a 753 scratch, my highest scratch series ever.
Congratulations.
All right. Right now, Andrew's in that little spot where he's like, oh shit, excuse me. Ah crap, my ball's not reacting the way I thought it would.
Yeah, not at all.
This is family friendly, Chris.
I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in here on YouTube and Rumble and everywhere else. And we want to remind you to please like, share, subscribe. Help us out here. Support the best of the house. Andrew
That
up on
looks
lane
like
4.
a good shot.
Oh!
Andrew Joke turned around and said, another open. He had a messenger come across and slide right in front of his 7.
Well, you know, I mean, there are days when it's just not your day.
Yeah. It's early in the match. I mean, he's still kind of getting warmed up and everything. That's not an open. All right. He's got his first mark on the board.
Speaking of which, I'm neglecting my duties.
You said duty. Well, Omar's being very consistent in his game over here. 7 spare all the way so far. All right, here comes Andrew's 4th frame following his spare. There's the shot. That's what he expected earlier. He can get right back in this.
You have to put a couple of them together, though.
Yep.
I gotta remember now, we have a new manual score system, which hopefully is giving you better graphics and less blur than we've had before. So hopefully you're enjoying that, as we enjoy putting the scores in every ball, which is something we have to get used to back here behind the booth.
Do you remember keeping score on paper?
Oh, yeah.
I used to love that when I was a kid.
We had a whole class in middle school about how to score for bowling.
When I was in, it might have been elementary or middle school, and I was on a league. Did that, and he follows it up. He's got his double. All right. Now Andrew's on.
That makes it easier for me. X done. He still needs another 2 or 3 to make up the 69 pin deficit.
Yeah, let's see if he can keep the strike train going. Hold it again.
Ooh,
Little baby split with a 2-7. He really needs to make this.
Oh, it's a makeable spare.
Yes, good pickup.
And he does.
Good pickup. All right, see if we can put a few more strikes together. Yeah, when we used to manually keep score when I was on leagues as a kid, I mean, it was fun. I actually found it enjoyable to sit there and do the math and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then I bowled a little bit in high school just on a league, and then I took 30-some years off. There you go, Andrew. Oh, another messenger that missed the 7.
I think you got to fire that messenger.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in this.
No, he's up. If you look at the frames, he's up by 2 pins compared to Omar.
He's got to make up. Uh-oh, he missed that one. He's got to make up for the handicap then, too. There you go. All right. That'll help make up for it. Rob Roman, our number 3 seed, is practicing on lane 1. He'll be facing the winner of this current match. A double here will go a long way.
There's one. And frame. Now, if you look at, you see the maximum scores on the scores. Maximum score. Andrew's got to get a 193.
All right. Left himself a makeable spare, got 7. Leaves himself the 4, 7, 8. Oh, he's going at it with a backup ball for him. Oh, he leaves it open. Oh. All right, so Andrew was defeated by Omar's blind and handicap combo, 192. 186, I think.
No, 166.
166. He needed that strike, and he knew it. That's why he just threw at it that way. All right. So I will. We'll start getting it set up for Rob Roman to go against Omar's blind.
And we're going to show you we're bowling on the Stone Street oil pattern. So when we come back from the commercial break, you'll see the pattern we're bowling on today, and then we'll get set for match 2.
Established in 2007, the Lightning Strikes Pro Shop, located inside AMF Kissimmee Lanes, is a full-service stop for all of your bowling needs. We stock the largest inventory of balls and accessories in Central Florida. Our process starts with people. We take the time to learn about your experience, style, goals, challenges, arsenal, and budget in order to make expert recommendations that work. We watch you bowl before fitting your equipment and provide a free game with every drilling. This personalized service doesn't cost extra. We price match new bowling balls with internet prices for at least 1 year. Our staff has over 75 years combined bowling experience, 30 years providing excellent pro shop service, and has served over 5,800 customers. With a PBA member on our team and thousands of success stories, you can trust your game with us. Come on down and meet Dave Remp and the staff to improve your game. AMF Kissimmee Lanes uses the Stone Street 42-foot oil pattern as its house shot. Despite not being the most favorite pattern in the bowling community, the Stone Street oil pattern has actually gained a good reputation. The bowling guidance website says players should use the rule of 31 to determine the board to start at, which is taking the length of the pattern, 42 feet, subtracting 31, to come up with starting at board 11 and aiming for a break point between 8 and 12 down lane to get it back to the pocket. The website also suggests minimizing the pocket entry angle for the most carry, and that an angle above 5.5 degrees will likely end up with splits. Faster throwing players may notice less friction and a stronger finishing arc, and may benefit from having more surface on the ball. Something else to watch on the pattern is that right-handed bowlers may have a more difficult time converting 6 or 10 pin spares, and an easier time with the 4 and 7 due to the ability of the ball to make the turn on the pattern. Consistency is key, as well as managing the transition to score well.
Okay, and we're ready for match number 2 with Rob Roman Jr. against Omar Gooseman's Blind. He needs a 194.
All right. Omar will have a 171 with 22 pins of handicap. So 193 is what he shot on this game. Now he moved past Andrew Vogel. Andrew was struggling with a few shots that just got away from him.
Well, Andrew and his brother Tanner, but they both had some back issues the last couple weeks. And
it's funny, I was just talking to Andrew. Andrew's got a bad back. Tanner's got a bad back. Rob's got a bad back. My back is bothering me. All right, today is a war of attrition.
Kind of even out the playing field.
Right, Rob gets started, leaves. Oh, he falls. He tripped a 4-pin forward.
He came back. He thought he was got to shoot a spare at that.
All right, so Rob started out with a strike. See what he can continue with. Rob is one of my teammates on my Tuesday night league. There he goes. He kicks the 10.
Double.
All right, good start for Rob.
Double, Barney Rubble.
Yeah, my Tuesday team is Rob and his father, Bob.
Bob's here today, cheering his son on. Reach for the ceiling. Try to give Chris's wife Shannon some tips on the lanes here. She's practicing while we're doing our thing here in the booth.
Here goes Rob's shot at a turkey. And he gets one.
Gobble. Oh, and by the way, if he gets the next one, we still say ham bone on this channel. Apparently Fox is not doing that anymore, Fox Sports.
They're not?
No.
Oh,
no.
Come on. It's synonymous in bowling with 4 strikes in a row.
No fun.
Uh-oh. Oh,
ham
bone! A little light, and he gets his ham bone.
Well on his way here. See if he can make a Yahtzee here. You play Yahtzee when you were a kid, Chris?
Oh, yes.
With the dice. And
Yep.
you get 5 in a row, it's a Yahtzee.
You want to call it in, Rob? All right, we're going to have a little bit of a moment here for a ball return.
You know, the last 2 months, including this month, it is pretty hard to qualify for this little old tournament here.
The qualifying scores are getting higher. They are. Now, that doesn't mean that anyone's excluded. Everybody should try for it because, honestly, you know, if you have some handicap, and even if you don't, if you throw a good series, guess what? We'll see you here.
Well, maybe. I shot 290 on Thursday, 321 with handicap my first game, and I'm 11 pins shy of the cut.
Sorry, man. Congrats, by the way. That's your highest score ever, right?
Yeah, highest score ever by one.
290, nice.
290. Yeah, it was a 5-pin. I crossed over Brooklyn, and the 5-pin was left in the first frame. Picked that up, and then I went off the sheet with 11.
Nice.
First time I ever did that. But even so, 321.
I did a similar one for my highest, and I left the 10-pin on the final ball. So you beat me by one for my highest. Nice job. Congrats.
But the thing is that even with that great game, first game Thursday night, 170, 160 come back with, and 11 pins shy of the 5th seed so far for this month. So that's 7 and change. Great bowling. Great bowling here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes.
Right now I'm sitting tied for 3rd with Rob Torres, so we'll see if I hold on to something and come back next month. All right, we got
Yahtzee!
Good, great start for Rob.
Now, Fox has a copyright on a 6-pack alert, so we can't say that.
Now, if we got sponsored by some local beer or something, you never know.
You can always reach out to us. We do take sponsorships. Speaking of which, we thank Lightning Strikes Pro Shop, who's one of our sponsors.
Oh, there's a 10-pin. All right. You got one that one a little inside his normal line, but I mean, he's off to a great start. Just about an inch shy. All right, shake that one off, Rob.
147 into 6.
If he can stay clean from here on out, it's his game.
If he goes off the sheets at 267, maximum score. He's only got to get 194. He's 147 on the way there.
Little outside on that one.
Ooh.
All right. It's okay. We all do that. We all have our little errant throws. It's a makeable spare. Catch it on the Brooklyn side. Kick the one over into the 10-pin. Oh, he gave it a good try.
Good try. But now 2 opens.
Yep. Needs to get back on the mark train.
156 in the 7th. Jason at 194. He's about to make up 40 pins in 3 frames.
That one looks like a good start to it. Leaves another 10-pin. All right.
Came in just a touch light, but he's been getting good mixers on those light hits.
Yeah. I notice on these lanes a lot of times I get...
Uh-oh.
Pulled that one. All right, Rob.
Not happy with that.
No. He knew that he had the game in hand through 5, and then it's getting away from him a little bit, but that's all right.
He's 30 pins now in 2 frames.
Yep. Any mark here.
Thing is, try not to get flustered. Try to get back on the game.
That was a good throw. Get in there.
And they all go back.
There's a mark.
got a 175 working. Now he's just got to make up the handicap.
Yep, any mark here and good count, and he'll win. To the light. All right. He has to pick this up. 2457.
Got a 187 right now.
Should do it, should do it.
Oh!
No. It is a tie. So,
Wow. Well, the only fair thing to do.
higher scratch game.
I think the only fair thing to do is the person who is here moves on.
Okay.
In this situation, we
In
can't
this
have a roll off.
situation, right? We can't have a roll off. Yep.
So I think the only fair thing to do, and I'm sure Omar would agree, is whoever person that's here is going to move on.
Okay.
But wow.
Yeah, that just kind of came off the rails a little bit for Rob there, but great start, and he'll move on. All right.
Okay. So we're going to go get set up. Our next match is going to be Rob Roman Jr. and Tanner Vogel. And Rob, you're giving Tanner 10 or 7. Anyway, we're going to set that up, and we'll be right back.
Are you a passionate bowler looking to show off your love for the sport? Look no further than the Bowl Angry t-shirt, now available at localbowler.com.made with the highest quality materials and designed with a bold, eye-catching graphic. This shirt is perfect for showing off your skills on the lanes. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual bowler, you'll love the comfortable fit and stylish design of this shirt. And with our easy online ordering and fast shipping, you can have your Bowl Angry t-shirt in no time. So head to localbowler.com now and get your hands on the ultimate bowling shirt today. Established in 2007, the Lightning Strikes Pro Shop, located inside AMF Kissimmee Lanes, is a full-service stop for all of your bowling needs. We stock the largest inventory of balls and accessories in Central Florida. Our process starts with people. We take the time to learn about your experience, style, goals, challenges, arsenal, and budget in order to make expert recommendations that work. We watch you bowl before fitting your equipment and provide a free game with every drilling. This personalized service doesn't cost extra. We price match new bowling balls with internet prices for at least 1 year. Our staff has over 75 years combined bowling experience, 30 years providing excellent pro shop service, and has served over 5,800 customers. With a PBA member on our team and thousands of success stories, you can trust your game with us. Come on down and meet Dave Remp and the staff to improve your game.
Okay, we're back and we're ready for game number 3, Rob Roman Jr. against Tanner Vogel. And we're joined in the booth by Shannon Boger, who's Chris's wife.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Shannon, congratulations on your finish in the city tournament, 38 all events.
Why, thank you. Thank you. It was fun, my first tournament.
Hey, you did well. You did well.
Good to get that out of the way.
Rob's going to get us started off with the first frame here on lane 3.
Oh, rough start.
Rob leaves a dreaded 7-10 split.
Oh.
And he goes open, and now we're going to see Tanner for the first time today. Now, Rob is moving on. He tied with Omar, but Omar's not here. So we figured the only fair thing to do is have the two bowlers that are here compete. But Omar will still, he still gets a fourth place finish and earns $25 for, that's good job, Omar. And we'll sure he'll be back. Tanner going two-handed. Leaves a 5. Comes across Brooklyn. Tanner said he didn't know if he was going to throw one-handed or two-handed, depending on how his back felt. And he picks up the spare. Go ahead, Chin. So make sure if you watch this, make sure you subscribe, like, and share with everyone you know. And let us know what you think of the new scoring graphics. If it's better than what we had before. Not as blurry, I'll tell you that. And Tanner knocks them all back. So Shannon, tell me what your experience was like in the tournament.
Well, at first I was a little worried because everyone kept talking about the surface and how different everything was starting off. So I was very timid approaching, and for me it was actually the first time bowling in a different bowling center than here at AMF Kissimmee. Rob got a strike. Good job, Rob.
And what was the biggest challenge at Boardwalk?
I think feeling out of my element was the first thing, and then I had that first thing of, oh, it's my first tournament, so that was messing with my mind a little bit too, but then I got pretty used to it. Just throwing the ball a little bit slower than I normally do seemed to have been working for me, and I was able to find a little bit of a groove and stick with it, so that worked well. And speaking of groove, Rob got another strike. Great job, Rob.
Double, Marty, double.
Roll here.
Yeah, well, when you go to a different house, you know, it's always a challenge. But you did pretty good. A lot of bowlers had a hard time with that pattern. I know I certainly did.
You're definitely not alone.
Tanner now up in the third on lane 4. Winner to take on our number 1 seed, Chris Boger. And he knocks them all back. Well, Tanner and Rob are on doubles now. Rob's only misfire was a 7-10 split in the first. Tanner left a 5-pin and was able to pick it up. And it's clean 2-3. Gobble, gobble.
Good job with that two-handed bowling. It seems so strange to me to be starting so far forward and such a short start before you get up to the line.
Hey,
Little baby steps.
You put a lot of speed and a lot of revs on the ball. Sometimes that works to your benefit, sometimes it doesn't. See if Rob can keep up here.
Oh, little baby split.
Just didn't come back to it. Yes,
Nice
Rob picks
pickup,
it up.
Rob. Good job.
Very important that you pick that up. Uh-oh, he got that one out. Not going to come back. He gets 8. Just getting out a little far right, and it's not coming back for him.
It always amazes me with people who have a bit of a lob on the ball in the beginning, how they still have control.
Like that.
Good job,
There.
Rob.
Well, the advantage to a lob is that you're you're throwing it over a lot of the oil in the front part of the lane.
Oh, I didn't think of that aspect of it. Good
So
point.
it doesn't have as much skid before it picks up friction
Right.
and starts rolling back.
That does make sense.
Same thing as slowing your throw down. That can do the same kind of thing. Tanner up in the 5th.
Oh.
Gets 8. And is grabbing a spare ball.
I personally would rather have an 8 than just the 10 alone.
Oh, yeah. Especially for a right-hander.
No
It's a spare.
problem.
Tanner staying clean, very important. And they all go back. And Rob's got some work to do. He's got a 51 pin deficit right now.
Pretty impressive ball speed for Tanner at 19.28, depending upon how accurate these actually are.
And Rob
Not giving up
obliterates
yet.
the rack. Tanner can max score 268. Rob 244. Rob cannot afford any mistakes.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, he ends up
Better
with
than he
9.
thought it was.
Gets a spare.
Trying to stay in it. Not happy with the way his game is going, but hanging in there.
At this point, Rob can the best he can do is a 224, so Tanner's in control of his own destiny at this point. Just needs to stay clean. And he'll be facing Chris Vogel. Have a birthday party going on here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes.
Leaves one standing.
Coming down to the end of our semifinal match here. Championship match to come. Tanner stays clean. So Tanner can shoot a max 248, Rob 224.
I'm jealous of how you can do the math that fast.
It's right there on the screen.
Oh, some assistance, I see. Very cool.
Yeah, I couldn't do that by all. Tanner up.
Oh,
Maybe split. Now the only difference in the game is the open Rob had in first. It was 7-10 split. Basically unmakeable. This one, baby split, a little more makeable. This is you can. And Tanner misses it. It goes open. Rob's still got some work to do here, though. Ooh, leaves a 10. And he's going to go open.
leaving it open. And now it appears we're bowling engraved just for you.
Oh, yeah. And another 10.
10.
This one he gets.
Hung on. Good job. Tanner stepping up to finish up his game. See how he turns out in the end.
Best Ron can shoot is a 192. Tanner's already at 165, so he's in control and he can shut out Rob right here. Stone 8.
Does not seem like that 8 should have stayed standing. That's always what amazes me. Hit the best pocket shot ever and one random ball or one random pin still stays.
That 8 has robbed me of 200-300 games in my life. Same thing, pocket shot right there. Tanner picks up his spare.
See how he finishes this up.
He only needs 10. He needs a mark. Actually, he's already got it. And that should pretty much do it, I think.
Thank you.
Tanner will move on to face Chris Vogel in the championship match. If he picks this one up, it'll be a 205. And he does. He's got a
Very
205.
impressive.
With his handicap, 212. And Rob comes up, finish out his 10th.
A lot of action in the end there with him still falling.
Trust me, just because I'm one shot, you'll feel it. Right here.
Rob tried going two-handed at that. So Rob will finish in 3rd place.
Maybe he shouldn't have done the two-handed thing. I guess that was the time, though. What do you got to lose?
So Tanner, 212. Rob, 166. And we'll reset, and we'll come back for the championship match in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
Are you a passionate bowler looking to show off your love for the sport? Look no further than the Bowl Angry t-shirt, now available at localbowler.com.made with the highest quality materials and designed with a bold, eye-catching graphic. This shirt is perfect for showing off your skills on the lanes. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual bowler, you'll love the comfortable fit and stylish design of this shirt. And with our easy online ordering and fast shipping, you can have your Bowl Angry t-shirt in no time. So head to localbowler.com now and get your hands on the ultimate bowling shirt today. Looking for some high-stakes bowling action? Look no further than AMF Kissimmee Lanes in Central Florida. Every month we host the Best of the House bowling tournament where the top 5 league bowlers of the month compete for a $100 top cash prize. And now, you can watch the thrilling step-ladder finals right from your own device. Just head to our social media pages listed below and watch the video featuring the best bowlers in the house going head-to-head for the top prize. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button and share the video with all your friends and followers on social media. Who knows? You might just inspire someone else to come to AMF Kissimmee Lanes and compete in the Best of the House tournament themselves. So what are you waiting for? Watch the video and experience the excitement of the Best of the House tournament for yourself. Established in 2007, the Lightning Strikes Pro Shop, located inside AMF Kissimmee Lanes, is a full-service stop for all of your bowling needs. We stock the largest inventory of balls and accessories in Central Florida. Our process starts with people. We take the time to learn about your experience, style, goals, challenges, arsenal, and budget in order to make expert recommendations that work. We watch you bowl before fitting your equipment and provide a free game with every drilling. This personalized service doesn't cost extra. We price match new bowling balls with internet prices for at least 1 year. Our staff has over 75 years combined bowling experience, 30 years providing excellent pro shop service, and has served over 5,800 customers. With a PBA member on our team and thousands of success stories, you can trust your game with us. Come on down and meet Dave Remp and the staff to improve your game.
And we're back. We're ready for a championship match. Tanner Vogel and Chris Boger. Tanner, 212. Rob Roman Jr., 166 for a third place finish. And Tanner will get us started here in our championship match on lane 3. Any words of advice for your husband?
No, we'll just see if he can stay focused and not get angry. That's when he starts to lose it, when he's doing bad and he can't turn it around. But I guess many people can compare it to that. It's a lot of psychology in any sport that you play, I suppose.
Oh, yeah. I'm the same way. Tanner gets going.
Thought that 10 was going to stay, but it made it down.
That's the tone. Now Chris will come up on lane 4. Shot his highest scratch series, I believe 750 something to get in here.
Yeah, it did very good. Although he has some hang up about these 2 lanes. He hates 3 and 4. They're his least favorite lanes in the 7. And I think that gets in his head as well. Hit his mark. And the 7 stays up.
And he threw some pins at the 7 too. See how he does on the corner pin here. He's got it.
Got it.
But that first ball was really good. Chris getting 1 pin of handicap.
That's just silly.
Just 1 pin. So virtually a scratch match here for the number 1 spot.
Little to the left.
And they all go down.
Chris says it wasn't pretty, but I'll take it. It did go a little left for what he goes. And
that-
I get it. Again, I just don't get it. You think it's a perfect pocket shot, and it doesn't work. You do a crappy shot, and then they all go down.
That made up for the first ball that should have been a strike to begin with. Now Tanner working on a strike, lane 4. Championship match, Best of the House from March 2023. AMF Kissimmee Lanes here in Central Florida.
a newly painted AMF Kissimmee Lanes.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Does look pretty good outside.
And Tanner doubles up.
I always find pre-bowling rituals very interesting too.
Well, it's a process, like I was telling you.
It is, exactly. That's what you told me.
And you have to do it
The same every time.
Same
it's all
every time.
part of the whole process.
Yep. And it keeps you mentally more in the moment, they say. And Tanner starts out with a gobble gobble. This is the problem when you're bowling against Vogel. They can put strikes together. Andrew didn't have a good day today, but Tanner's not having a bad day. Chris says,
Good
"Oh yeah, I
strike
can
for
do that
Chris."
too." Fourth frame championship match. Chris Vogel trying to get his turkey here on lane 3. He's throwing a pretty nice looking ball down there. May have rushed that just a little bit. May have rushed that just a little bit. A little too much speed. Maybe about a quarter mile an hour. Didn't finish off. It was heading left and just did not finish off through the pocket. Going for the spare in lane 3. And he's got it. I think he had doubts about that one for a minute.
That was definitely a look of relief as he turned around. Do you know what the highest game has ever been in one of your best of the house tournaments?
I think Andrew had like a 290. It was like an 11 off. Oh, he opened with the first 9.
Wow.
Oh no! It was the second month we did it, and he had 9 in a row, something like that. It was incredible.
Wow.
Against Morgan Manzi. No, it was 11 in a row. And it was against Morgan Manzi. He shot 290. That was Andrew Vogel. And it knocks them all back again.
Keeping his streak going.
Hambone. I'll see if he has a Yahtzee in him. Halfway through the championship match here. I want to thank Joey Swanson, who's been sitting up here making the cameras move for you. Pushing the buttons. Yahtzee! This is one of those times, you know, when Tanner or Andrew or Chris Vogel or Sister Peyton they get on these runs, it's just like running into a steamroller.
Well, and then it's so frustrating, even when you're having a good game, but whoever your opponent is has just strung all these strikes together. There's nothing you can do about it.
No. And the balls Chris is throwing are pretty good. And 9 strike, 9 spares, 9 spares, strike, 9 spares, 9.
Not a bad game.
No, he'll probably pick this one up, I would imagine. Fairly easy spare. And he does. But when somebody's got the first 5 on you.
Right. I would be super thrilled to have 98 in the 5th grade. Probably plus some.
That's it's 98 working, so yeah. Got that one out a little.
Out to the right.
And they all
but
go
it
down.
Still worked for him. Good job.
Hit him thin, watch him spin. So Chris can still shoot a 258 max score. Of course, Tanner's been perfect through 5. See if he can hit the 6-pack here on lane 4. And he does. 6 in a row.
Good job, Tanner. Very impressive.
Yeah. Like I was telling your husband, 110 I don't think is maybe times 200. But yeah. 6 in a row. Tanner going for 7. Perfect 6 frames. Going for the Best of the House Championship here in March 2023. Lucky, can he make a lucky 7 right here? 3. Seven bagger.
I'm so conflicted. I would love to see a 300 for your best of the house. I feel bad for my husband, but trying to be impartial here as a commentator.
He's still
You
second.
have to be happy for anybody, though.
Still
when they
second
can-
place, $75. Not bad.
He's taking me to dinner after this. Nice job.
And he
Chris.
obliterates the rack. Nice shot, Chris. Like I said, Chris is still on a 258 pace. So I would take that in a heartbeat.
Nothing to complain about for sure.
And all the shots have been good. All the shots have been good. Gobble gobble for Chris.
A little head on. I was worried about it, but
A little straighter up the lane. He's got his turkey. 138 working in the 6 and on 2. Tanner on 7 in a row. Up on lane 4. His 8th frame. 8 in a
Yes,
row.
he keeps the streak going. Go Tanner.
Four away from perfection. Goes into the
That's
ninth
2/3
frame
of
here.
the way there. That's math I can do.
If he's got enough for a 9-bagger here.
He looks tired, but he's definitely focused. His routine is a little slower than it was at first. You can feel the concentration. Oh,
Nice run, Tanner.
good job. And once again, it didn't look like it hit all that differently.
Tanner still can shoot a 278. Chris a 258. Picks up his spare. Got 236 working in the ninth.
A little too far to the right.
A little bit.
But at least not a split and shouldn't be too bad of a pickup.
Nope. Picks up the spare. And Chris will finish out his 10th here. Still a good game. 195 working in the 10th. He'll break 200. Gets the first
Another
one.
strike. Perfect.
Two more. That's a clean game. Clean 200 for Chris Vogel. Oh,
He was not expecting that. I think he thought he had it.
I thought so too. That's another one where he threw a bunch of pins at that 7 and just refused to go down.
Last ball for Chris, finishing up the game, and he
Nice
has
game,
it.
Chris.
Good job. 225. Pretty impressive.
226 with the handicap.
Oh, yes. I forgot that handicap point.
So Tanner Vogel. Tanner Vogel right now, he's going for a 278 if he goes off the sheet with a 3 here in the 10th. And he will be the champion for March 2023 Best of the House tournament here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes. That's one.
Back on the strike streak, maybe.
258 working.
Still suck. I had the highest game for this thing. That's what I tried to do. I tried to beat Jared. I still have the highest game for you.
Andrew poking fun at him, letting him know Andrew still has the highest game here. He had like the front nine. He had the front nine against Morgan. Against Morgan. It was the second month we did it. Last two shots of March 2023, Best of the House. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to remind you, share, like, subscribe. As Tanner mows down the rack yet again. He gets this one. It's a 278.
Pretty impressive.
Not bad. Not bad for a rookie. Right?
If only a rookie.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
And he gets it.
Back. Good job, Tanner. 278 in the end.
278 to 226. Tanner Vogel takes the title of Best of the House for March.
Great job, Tanner. Good job. Way to go.
On behalf of Shannon Boger, Chris Boger, Joey Swanson, and Charlie DJ Kim, thank you for joining us. And we will see you next month, which again is going to be about in the middle of the month of April, for the Best of the House champion, or middle of the month of May, for the Best of the House championships for April. Stay tuned, share, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us.